And welcome back. That reload looks a bit weird, doesn't it? What do we have here? Mesh tile. What is behind it? Still iron. 7 tons. AU. Not good. What now? Mesh tile. Iron. Still 7 tons. And vacuum. Odd. Let's just build something over it. Maybe that fixes it. That should have worked before as well. Well, at least we get to not redo, just do another vote. Let's go get that. Number 1, surprise! Number 2, stinkhole. I know it's a sinkhole. Number 3, strength down. Number 4, polluted water flood. We all know, and it is not a surprise, that anyone would just vote for the surprise. Alright, I also just upped the in-game sound, didn't I? Don't mind having this a bit higher, no? Right, let's see what you do with and about the 7 tons of stuff in here. And it's gone. How hot is the steam? Not hot. 120, 102. Since it's right next to the water here, it didn't get like super critical or anything. Surprise is better than being limited to 3 other options. Yeah, but you do not have a choice. The choice will be made for you. Okay, I guess the molten iron is gone. Sort of. It doesn't even say anything, does it? But I love how you can just... like it says water, right? But you can hover over these spots and it says water, molten iron. Like, what are you even talking about? This just makes things difficult to gauge. Yeah. I think Aki just found a way to make it look like there's an element everywhere. Or make every element X, Y and Z look like water or magma, without actually having an effect on the underlying simulation. There, we are back. Haven't you seen it before? That's scary? Yeah, it is. I've seen it before, so I'm like, yeah, it's fine. But it's like the magma one. I've seen that one on Willow's stream only. Like in one of the very first streams with that actual mod. So there's that. Can we? I don't know. This is all sorts of annoying. How about we put transformers in here? Make this into a bit of a service floor. First of all, steam turbine. You start here, next one goes here. Or do I need one more space on the right hand side here? Hold. We cannot hold. Give me a placeholder here. Do I want you all the way to here? And here. Yeah, sure. We don't need to have a pretty wall here. Who needs a pretty wall when you can have insulation? Right, this is not a path through though then. AKA, you just get one of the most annoying buildings in the entire game. A conductive plate with weird handles that appear to be not part of the build, but of the tile adjacent, but it is. I hate that. I just hate that so much. The deconstruction that happens on that accidentally. Anyways, yes, we're gonna put a bunch of transformers in here to distribute power. And we are also going to... well, actually, it should be up here, no? Then we have a wall here, so you don't flap into that, and then we just put our production up here or something. Can we see space now? We can. How's my hydrogen doing on the left hand side? This is sufficiently compressed, I would say. So we're gonna go ahead and close you off. Did we want to have an entry point? There's really no point, is there, to ever go back in there? No, not really. We have power connections if we want to. That's all good. And you can open up this. So this fills up with oxygen, which we don't care about. And we can go up further. We can go higher. And you can be inefficient about that, and I don't care. Okay. So that's that. Did we have a poof up here? I guess so. Why else would there be random Oxalite bits and pieces? How is this one doing? Oh right, the pins. The prince can suck up oxygen. That's gonna be a normal poof that removes the stinky air. In that case, you can stay inside the base and be safe. That's fine. Alright, and we get rid of the extra hydro in here. Good. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow, the gases that is. Okay, now for you. Do I wanna up this? Close this, as I said. Do the power bits in here. Yeah, I sort of do. What is this floor for? It's an extra floor for whatever may come to mind. This all goes away. Oh look, I didn't actually click this tile for deconstruction, yet it was deconstructed. Okay, and then you're all misaligned. Theoretically, I want you to be lowered by 2 tiles. We could have a floor here and a floor. Well, you'll be moved down by 1, and then the next one should be fine. That would work, I guess, if we want to keep everything consistent. Trapped, May, suffocating. Somehow I'm not surprised. I don't know why, but somehow I'm not surprised. Because, you know, to do that, you have to go beyond the job you are supposed to do, on the other side of where you're coming from, to basically just waste time and effort to then trap yourself. But yeah, I'm somehow not surprised. Oh, you did that. What did you try to do? Oh yeah, you can open this one up, fine. And then you can breathe as well. Theoretically. You can breathe here. No, you can't. Just put your head down there and... No, don't wanna. Okay, then don't. Oops. Okay, it's fine either way. You are still alive. As for the rest in here. Rest in here. Rest in here. To fix you up, we would first need to... This would be your floor. We would first need... Well, you're not a room thingy anymore. That's a bit unfortunate. Let's get this over. Ultimately, I just want to have a proper floor that leads over into the oil biome on a, well, even floor, basically, that we can use to walk. So all of this is just the prelude to doing something unnecessary. First of all, did I want you to have a thingamabob here? I think yes. A thing where the tubes can hop onto to be moved around. Damn it, a tube, exit, entry point, that kind of thing, yes, here. You'll also want to have the power from it. You will have a power thing all the way over to here. How about you get power through the bottom? That sounds great. This floor can't be lowered. And this thing is too high for anything to work in here the way I want it to. And thus, I don't care about you. What I want to do is move this thing one higher than actually. Where things actually work out. Okay. Now, for the power wire. We need a door that lets power wire through or something. Anyways, we have a new vote. Spawn liquid, hot shower, sleepy dupes or sweaty dupes? Well, I mean, just make your choices. There's nothing to be said about that, there really is there. Yeah, do I want to switch you over like that? Yeah, this way around. Okay. And then your power connection goes up here. Like this. Okay. We can have batteries here. There is some space there. What's the mode? What's the mode? 3. Sleepy dupes. Okay. You do what you want. Yes. You go copy pasta that. Move you up. To that. You go through the floor. I guess. Well, you can go. Well, you're gonna go this way, this way. Wait, this is 5 high. What? What are you doing? You are wrong. We want this floor to work with. None of this is right. Stop it. We couldn't put anything in here because these jennies are still running. We can't put the floor here, can we? Okay, well, for one, we don't need nearly as many jennies, so let's have the left hand side run out. And then we can go forward. From there. Yeah, basically. That also means, well, your floor is just gonna be... Why is this marble floors? We really don't need marble floors for... Anyway, it should be a metal floor so you're faster. I can't probably paste metal floor from this. Just... It should be lead. Really, it should be lead. But that could melt, so we'll use gold instead. And just go over there. Yeah. This leaves us above the ice area. The ice biome, which is gonna melt anyways. But yeah, sure. It also leaves us above the polluted water. We could also go through here. And yet again, the ice biome is kind of whatever. That also makes all of this unnecessary. Maybe we should just deal with the cold steam vent for a quick sec. Why not both? Both? Yeah, sure, both. Can we give you a golden floor though? How much pressure will squeeze down into the base? I wonder. Well, we'll see in a moment. We can also have liquids in here. Come down. You can be open. This can go deeper. You can go just deeper. All the way to, I don't know, I don't care. Maybe this far for now. And then just allow the liquids to fall down like proper. What about this biome? Right. Theoretically, we could still try to save you. Though I don't think the mod will allow for that long term. Higby, what are you doing? Was a bottle of ice that trapped you? Let's see. By the way, this is nonsense. Wait, did we actually get... No, we got diamond here. Well, that's something too. But it's from some event, no? Alright, let's get you down. Why do we do all that? I just want to have this water drop down without disturbing my goop block too much. Good old goop block. Okay, now gold. I want to have that just go all the way through. Just make it proper, you know. Then really just remove anything above here. Make the nice, long, even path. And we'll find our way into our new production site. And thus, we kind of have production down here. Well, this is automated. Though we have resources down here that we also might want to have interacting with that side. It's gonna be probably mostly water. And this is more closely connected via the power, which that is a bit of a more important part, isn't it? If we do this, where will the water go? Well, down. I want for the water to come down this way. Sure, that works. Starvation, we have 900,000 calories. I think you are being a bit dramatic here, my dear bow. Yeah, just... You're kinda slow. Why are you so slow? You are extremely slow. What's up with your athletics? Atmosuit? Moderate wound. Okay, I guess you're still slow, basically. You are very slow. On hard difficulty, you would starve. Probably. Climbing up ladders, yeah. Okay. I would give you skill points, but I'm scared to do that right now. You have 3 of them. You can have carrying and piloting, which gives you nothing. Maybe scrub your brains for... We should do that. We should have 1 scrubber. And we get you all the way to... Atmosuit skill. Okay, this one's gonna take take a bit longer. Can we go dig up here to speed this up potentially? That might help. This is going fast-ish. Liquids are falling down as they should. I believe a flow here. Maybe a lot is reachable. This can all be removed. Can you jump in here as well? Make this into a path of sorts. Okay, then you can hop up there and this can just let all the liquids flow. You gotta let the liquids flow, gotta let them flow. Alright, and then the left hand side biome can also just slowly but surely melt away. And if we melt it this way, we get all the materials from it, and not just half of it from mining it out. Sure, why do we care? We don't. But yes. There's... That's good, it's nice. That's nice. Also, what is with all these weird bits and pieces here? Like, can we make this less weird? There. Okay. And yeah, it flows, it flows. Worst case scenario... Oh look! Oh look, everything is flooding because we had the nuclear waste melt. You won't be breaking the floor here, will you? Will you? Will you? Yeah, no, should all be good. Open up some more stuff here. This is all dropping down. Most excellent. That means you can excavate a way through here as well, which is mostly just for power. As we said, we're gonna be golden here. We're gonna be golden going forward beyond this point. At the very top of the ice biome, which, well, that will just melt, so there's that. Oh my god. These two hot steamers are quite close to each other. Might want to have this one extend all the way to the top. Are the Germans on the same level? I don't know. We'll see about that. More importantly, there's also going to be power here. There. And a bit of salt water. And a lot of sand. And we hate sand. Oh, how we sand hate. How we hate sand. How are things on here? The water levels are actually dropping. They have been here-ish to tell us about the petroleum. Now they are below. Or the same level. How nice. Oh my god, I actually missed the vote. Midas Touch, Mega Fart, Tune Geezer, or Macaroni. Macaroni? You say you want to have some better food? Some more diversity. Can we just make the pip, this guy, the shine back into macaroni? Actually, if we do that, it's gonna fall down. Let's have it here, or something. Just here, just here. Right in the kitchen. Kitchen. We have protein too, so we now can make mac and cheese. Did all the iron dry up? I have no idea. What did we do with the iron? It's probably still a mess. This is now a vacuum. No, it's... well, it spread out as much as it could. But there was also probably a block of 7 tons of iron that solidified in here and couldn't be recovered. It was just lost. Can we mop this now? Yes. I do want to have the magma on top removed. And we can drop down more iron if we want to, but we really don't need to, so... Question would be, how much iron do we have? Answer is, we don't care. We don't need to make steel, because we just had some 40 tons spawn in at the beginning of the game. Can you do... oh my god, we're out of power. Right, we no more tuning. What? Oh, you cut off, that's why. I need lower latency for the stream, you mean? I can't really do much about that. I do have low latency mode enabled, but I cannot speak for whatever Twitch does. So, yeah. Choose blueprints, anything good here? We might want to get squash for the plum one. One day we will spawn something somewhere bad. Only one thing something somewhere bad? Okay. Can we secure the macaroni? You do have spoil time. No. Because you are a building material, right? We could build... yes. Can we make insulated macaroni tiles? Yes, we can. Actually, what are you going... you're gonna become CO2 if you get too hot, right? Coal. Okay. Right. What does mac and cheese? This one. Okay, I see. We can just store them in some... whatever. What's up with power? Right. Are you gonna tune that? No, not yet. Mac temp shift plates. Oh my god. Can we? I think we can. No? Where is it? I don't see macaroni for the temp shift plates. That is most unfortunate. We should complain to Aki. Here, there goes that. And you continue. Oh, that would be too unrealistic. Right, yeah, that would really tip it all over the edge. You're gonna make enough power here. No? It's not enough production. Really? What are we needing all this power for? Okay, listen. Okay, listen. Why? Why? I just want to lower the floor here. And I guess... you're gonna... No, still not enough power. Didn't feel like we had that much, like... power. Are you all running again? I guess I would want for the reservoir to fill up. So we're gonna do that. Means we're gonna also have additional electrolyzers. And really I just want to fix that room up. How about we give you a floor here? A temporary door here for the moment. Temporary. And yeah, we're just gonna shimmy a few things around. Yeah, what a waste. Yeah, sure, whatever. Open that up. Can we get power in there? Like whatsoever. Yeah, this. This is the most temporary build of builds. So it will totally not be here for long. And absolutely... yeah, no. Yeah. Exactly. It won't be here for long. I just want to lower the floor here. God dang it. We got power again. Okay. I do love their effort. Look, they built all of that already. Oh my god. So nice. What is it with all these liquids? God. This is nasty. I don't want him to go into the oil biome. We could have a lock that goes upwards, I guess. We will want to have that. We can't mop this oil. Can we mop anything in here? That won't help us with it. You can go up. You can go down. You can't really go down without building a double. Wait. We have enough oil here to build a double oil lock. Yeah, sure, that works. That, and that. Wait. They have the oil drop down first. Okay. That. Your oily. Your vacuum. Should be able to go in here. Down by one, up again, just to be safe. Go 2 tiles. So we can also destroy the... We'll just have Slicks just take care of the CO2 in here, no? Yeah, sure. There won't be any problem with zombie spores. That would be ridiculous. That will never happen. Do we still have Slicksters down here? Okay, I don't know if I want to get rid of them or not. We had more Slicksters over here. You all are regular Slicksters as well. I would use a drop-off, but drop-offs are derpy. AKA, gotta be in a building. Okay, I guess that's not that derpy. I could just put a door here and say, drop the critters off in here. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Just do that as well. Well, then they will wrangle them and drop them somewhere along the way, and then that will be all lost. And there won't be any proper drop-off of stuff. And we forget about this and drop more Slicksters here than they're supposed to be. Or something. Oh well, let's see. If we can't get you all in there and have you suck away all the unnecessary CO2. Is there any more Slicksters over here? No. Down here? No. Just a bunch of pips. Cold pips. These ones are supposed to be on the left hand side, taking care of all the extra CO2 on the map. That is all fine, good and dandy. There should be more Slicksters in here by default. There are. Okay, you taking damage? You're still worried. Oh my god. Right, that oil had some high pressure. I did not realize. Just go ahead. Oh boy. Why is there a Slickster down here? You're dead. Maybe you can be... No. You could be rescued. The game just doesn't want you to be rescued. Yeah. And paths will be breaking. Can we get down here quickly enough to release enough pressure so we won't break our tiles we're using as a foundation? Because if not, Redneck will be trapped. He would become trap-necked. Alright, sounds good. I'll just put a ledge down. Going down. And vote for... When chat gives you lemons, meatball, construction up, or mild sandstorm. And with that, this no longer is a room. Wait, where's all this CO2? I guess the zombie spores are gone. So that's good. Okay, well, we're gonna make sure there's no pips here either. Materials. I do kinda want you not to be broken. No, don't use iridium. It's kinda expensive. Okay, good. What is one? Lemons? Yes, sweet lemons. Well, sour, I guess. I won't be sour about that though. Okay, where's lemons? Where do we want lemons here? Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. They're everywhere. Kill the hedge. He ate our lemons. You being serious? Bad hedge. Really bad hedge. Okay, we've built this temporary build here. That is very temporary and will be removed soon. Lemon steel hedge, yeah. Maybe we should try to grow a lemon tree. Can we just have our power control station? Well, first of all, you go away. You go here. You go all the way over to here. This one is removed. This one is removed. This one is opened. You be closed. I should just stay here. I should just... what the heck? Okay, I should just stay here and build the thing that I set out to build. Why is this granite? I asked this before. There should be like igneous rock, just for the feel of this being an industrial part of the base, not something fancy. Alright. You be removed, you be open. The other one, not the locked one, the open one. And you be locked, so you don't live around. You being the derps, the dupes, the Dumbledores. Okay. And then there goes. Well, there go all of our power control stations. You go be golden. Yes, don't take overheat damage. Can you even overheat damage? Wait, is there a thing here? No, right, you don't care. Okay, that is good. You can go use... We go with gold again? Yeah, sure. That sounds a-okay. Yeah, this floor is also to be lowered, as we said. And now that could indeed be more hydrogenes if we want to. This power goes down, you will drag this through here. Goes up. This is all gold, it's all gold. And Jenny goes there. And then again the floor is being weird. How big is this room going to be if we open this up? Probably slightly too big. I will check and it's still fine. No, it's not. Okay. New duplicant. Choose your blueprints, and Boris should get his suit skills. Doctoring, digging, tidying, cooking, operating, Scheinberg X. Actually, I don't want Scheinbergs. Here, let's give you proper suit training. And then these guys will just be removed. Okay. And here as well. The top one is gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Alright. The bottom one. We do some sweet. Here. Hamster wheels, I think. Just as a backup power. Where are they? Power. Manual generator. We start at the right hand side here, I guess. That would put you over here. Power would be going up this way, sideways, upways over there. You get a floor. You get hydrogen going up, that can go anywhere. And the automation bit, which again can go anywhere. You're powered, you have, yes, you have all the things and bits and pieces you need. Good. Manual jennies will be fine too. This power bit has been set up. What is all that automation wire? That does nothing. And you will be doing the turbine parts. Alright. You go around this way, I guess. To put the corner piece in here. No biggie though right now. And look at that. This oddly spaced door setup is just perfect to bring over the power to here, I guess. Right, and then we can finally remove this transformer, which really does nothing. But hey, it's gonna make things a bit more nice looking. And that is important. Not. Okay, we got this way, close the floor again. Supposed to be all igneous, that is. Yes. I don't want you to have a nice working surrounding environment. I actually do. Is that, by the way, this 90,000 gold? Yes, it is. 90,000. Okay. That works. Go over here, and you're connected. Most beautiful. I'll just get you down, like that. This nonsense goes away, and you're all good. Okay, you have automation and all of that in place. Yes, you're jerking and janking. If we had the left-hand side removed, left-hand side stuff, that should suck up all the extra hydrogen we still have in there. Yes. Here. Get this thing in. Actually, you would be coming out further, no? You'd be coming out all the way to here. This one as well? Well, theoretically, yes, no? Wouldn't you? That moves, that puts you all in the wrong spot. Wouldn't you? Yeah, this just makes this into a ginormous... Well, let's not help it here. You get a bit of an extra space. There, you can have that. We'll be gracious with space. Okay, and then go in here. 3 high, we'll leave the floor. Make this wider, make this go disappear. Why is there water here? There's not supposed to be water here. Oh well. And then you can just be removed, yeah? This is enough power transformers. Yeah, okay. Beautiful. Why is there water here? Reasons. Okay, let's just have that flow down. Actually, have that flow down. This oxygen all the way to the left. You can't. Listen. You can go this far and then push it this far from the other side and remove some nonsense in here. Oh, actually, I wouldn't mind having this be a path through as well. That would already remove the extra liquid we're having on the side. Okay, well, you just got your skills as well reset, so let's go ahead. You are a builder. I will give you some suit training, and you can have this skill for building back as well. Isn't that nice? I can do all these beautiful things. What about the other ones? Havoc, you want a super hard digging skill? Sure, why not? New vote, bee infestation, polluted water, flood, spawn exotic element, or spawn atmosuit. Ashkan, you've got all the skills you could ever wish for. Maybe minus tinkering. Bubbles, you go full drenching. You want to improve your carrying skills as well. It's too many skill points. As for the bionics, we'll have a look at that in a moment. Apparently you don't. You're being weird. Henry. You're fine as you are. Don't you do electronics? Yes, mechatronics, electronics. Higby, you're just a gopher, and that is beautiful. You could help farming, we don't need farmers though. Liam, our super cook. What are we getting? Spawn exotic element. Can we spawn that somewhere out of the way of things? Maybe. Oh look, diamond. Because diamonds are for mining up and then they will be used up. They are not forever. Stupid rich people marketing. What is that? Gold? Why don't you build that? You can. And you should. Okay. Left side is fixed up. Let's go see all the hydrogen beautifully fix itself as well. This extra wire is done as well. So is the extra automation. And you get more floor. How big can this be? 120 total, right? So you'd be all the way to here. And there could be another room, but we don't really care too much, do we? You can go dig all of this up, put the ceiling in, put the floor in, and that is just that. And you get a few more manual ones, because why wouldn't we? If you all ever are bored. Good. Yeah, excellent. How is my oil biome doing? You are vacuum separated. Excuse me. These little digsters down here earlier. These were not the ones we were moving over, right? They're still here. Yeah, you wrangled them and then you dropped them. Maybe the drop-off is broken and you actually can't use it. I'm not sure it's flooded as well. Okay. You will be complaining about things being flooded, so I guess. Talk about that. I will open up some space here as well, yet again. And all the way to over here. In hopes for all the CO2 to go up. I will need a floor here to jump over. I guess make some room there. Then just open up a path for all of the CO2 to get up to this. Yeah. And a few dribble points. Yeah. A few spots where stuff can dribble down. Make more space over here too. Get more oil down. Sure, why not? A bunch of reasons why not, but this should be fine regardless. And that is not enough liquid anymore. Well, kind of. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fun. You can actually open up some space here and here. maybe like this. This. Okay, there go the zombie spores. All over the place. Wait, didn't I replace this door with steel? Okay, and you as well. There we go. Okay, excellent. Now we have zombie spores at the bottom and nowhere else. Beautiful. We'll take care of that in a moment. The left hand side maybe as well. Sure. Actually, the bigger this room gets, the worse it gets now. Unless we fill it up with more oil, which we don't. Can we just... I guess it's fine. We'll go dig that up. Slixes can certainly up over here. We can go find our way upwards. We could also just have gotten the ladder in here, which makes this not be a bigger space to fill up with oil. Alas. Let's just let it flow. Okay. Yeah, you got your thingy reset. Solixters. Let's go. It's kind of important. It's kind of important. I do mind if you do or don't. Let's get these guys again. And I don't care about the oil down here, do I? Or the CO2 for that matter. We'll just put it away. We can bring it back to the Slicksters if we want to. In the oil biome where it's hotter, where they will not become long hair Slicksters. Oh look! Someone told me we wouldn't get the shaft walls in. We did manage to capture them. Isn't that nice? 2 space rats taken care of. I'll give you a few more relocation tasks. Because the dupes will just be bored. So it's a good thing to tell them to do these things. Oh my god, that's so many space rats though. What's up with that? Oh my god, we should actually build a proper trap for them one time. Where they go to the sand or regolith or whatever they try to eat. And then they're gonna be trapped in the door. And well, that's that. We should really do that once. At some point in the future. Okay, you are good. You are good. Space for only one more. Oh, dang it. We could move you over by a bit. Maybe do that. Yeah, that's fine. You are good. Okay. Extra pipe. Remove that too. On this side, it's all kinds of weird. Actually, I would want for the extra hydro in here to occupy the pipe in that spot specifically. Then cut you off. Move the small hydro gas, it's a full hydro gas. But just move that like here. And then empty out the rest. So we just have a bunch of bottles here that shouldn't be used for anything. Okay, nice. And yet again, consistency with the floors. Alright, this is all good, this is all good, this is all good. Look at this beautiful oil dribble. How's the spore kit situation? They're being taken care of. For the most part. Well, there will be a pocket on top. That will be, well, a pocket. We'll take care of the CO2 at the bottom. Will you, though? I should really be not concerned about all that. What I am, well, what I should be concerned about is getting power over there. Well, we do have a big, fat, strong wire over here. And we do want to get in from this side, maybe as well. There's going to be a liquid lock here. We'll just go in this way. Sure. There doesn't need to be a liquid lock. We do want there to be a liquid lock. Hold on a second. Yeah, no, I do want it to be a liquid lock, and I don't care about having any here, having any Abyssalite used for that. I kind of want to be a double lock. Do I care? I don't think I care. Here, let's do that, and then decide between the new road options for fishbowl: spawn glitter puff, spawn pocket dimension, or party time. Make your big take your choices, and click pocket dimension. Party time, but what about the pocket dimension? That's a pocket party. Can we fill you up with oil from the other side? Listen, how about we just dig all that out, then we put a floor in here, and going over here, make some space, and we'll just fill all of this up with oil. Party time! Okay. Well, time for some whatever that is. Some psychedelics. It was your choice after all. Can we get you just close this off? So all the oil goes in here. That shouldn't be too much. We need like how much? 4, 8 tiles worth of oil. 6, 7, 8-ish. This is perfect. Almost. We'll leave that one intact. 1, 2, 3. Should allow you to go. That doesn't quite work, does it? Just open it up, god damn it. Leave this one be. Sure. You can go 1 to this one. Hop over. Go up. And maybe reach this other bit up there as well. We really don't care, do we? Yeah, no. This is nice and stable. There's plenty of stuff. The piece of CO2. It's kind of nice. It's kind of whatever. Yeah. Just close this off. Open things up here. That's... Oh my god, the magma. Why is that so colorful? It doesn't stop. It's like extra colorful. What is this? Another spore kit. Okay. On ice. Sweet. Yeah, sure. I'm looking for something else entirely. That is... Can I see the other overlay, by the way? Do we have party spore kits? Not really, do we? Okay, there's some spore kit over here. Can we just destroy that because it's super nasty? This one too. Okay. Is there more? There's more pockets of being annoying. Do we have pockets in here? 0 germs. Okay. We're gonna go destroy that. This is unreachable. This was unreachable. Okay. This never stops. Can you hover over? Wait, what? Can you go over there? No, because there's still too much mass here. Oh, right. As the levels drop, you start to be able to go to the other side. Okay. Sprockets at 9. They're gone. Okay, they're gone. Yo, dude. Can I get the thermos overlay? Right, this is a vacuum. This is what we are looking for. down here you are, well, gotta be careful about that whole vacuum situation. Let's see. I'm going in from the top. Yo, this psychedelic stuff. We get another lock here, I guess. This one's gonna be deeper. Sure. Yeah, sure, that works. You're vacuumed. This one, I guess we'll just close off, so we'll have to come in at the top. The sticks just disagree. They wanna go up and down. Can we just go remove one of these tiles whilst they're down here? Okay. And now you didn't drop yourself. Good job. Okay. Okay, yes, perfect. Ish. Here, make sure this stays a vacuum. You can do both of these jobs. Yeah. Maybe. Do the build job first. Alright. Yo, dude, the psychedelics don't stop. Are you guys trapped or something? You're being weird. You're all idling about. Why do you look so... not stoked? You're just bored? I guess so. Could we just give you more stuff to do? Oh my god. By the way, how are my reed fibers? They're doing fine. How much fiber do we have? Pursuits, reed fiber. 52 units. Oh, thank god it stopped. That is actually kind of exhausting. Actually kind of exhausting. Here, let's go sweep some stuff. Alright. Liquid dog is in place. You all down here. That means we can go ahead and put a ceiling in here. Do I care about temps? I kinda do. You're gonna build this in the right order, or you're gonna build it far enough away. You can build all of that, right? Range, yes. Okay, good. We can come in. We can come in here. We're gonna open up some stuff at the bottom. Actually, we could do a bottom liquid lock. We could do two. We don't care. Yeah, we don't care. We do need to open some space up in here though. There's more, so hold. We, first of all, gotta make sure we don't get more CO2 in here. So, this gotta be cut off accordingly. And then once we are in here, what? No. Yes, but actually no. Yes, but actually... Listen, you're gonna come in from the bottom here. You're gonna give me... Letters are cool. Do that, you do that. We can come in here without anything breaking. You can... Yes, you have a liquid here and here. You can build that, you can build the thing over here. Once you do get in, you can dig a bit more here. That doesn't help much, but it's fine. Now, why do we want to source our... There's still CO2 here, guys. Just gonna suck it up. Well, actually, it's not moving. Okay, there's no CO2 here, friends. Why is there CO2 in here? Okay. That didn't work. How did you get down? You didn't. No, seriously, why? Why? Well, we opened that up, so the sticks can not drown, please. Please don't drown. Okay. They'll take care of the CO2. And we'll make more space here so you can do more things. reach more spots. I might even want to give you another staircase tile here so you can actually go all the way up and down and access all the CO2 as much as possible. And as you do that, we watch Redneck just having himself trapped in the most random spot ever. Sorry, I put the CO2 there. Thanks. The Slicksters are very happy about it. I am not. It's just in the way of things. So, it's no biggie, just annoying. Because we're gonna wait for it to go away. But that's all. There's my hotspot. We're gonna keep you disconnected for now. You can remedy your choices by voting for something nice. We have Double Trouble, Leaky Cursor, Surprise, and Spawn Snazzy Suit. Well, I would be surprised, you know, yeah, we all know. We don't have to go and explore these choices any further, do we? Okay, how's the CO2 doing? Any more pockets here? Anything else? We certainly can go ahead. What do this? Do this. Maybe mob some stuff on the right hand side for better airflow. Or just open up some space here. That's gonna be easier. Okay, now for the actual petroleum we're getting, we kinda gotta cool that down. Well, basically the mass of all breathable elements was reduced by 80%. Well, would you look at that? Breathability is actually good now. Because we had way too much oxygen all over the place. We went down from 5 kilos to 1.5. No more pop eardrums. But yes, of course. The base now is lacking a bit of oxygen. For the time being. It will be remade. You're making plenty of stuff. It's all good, man. I do wonder if I should have like a bunch of... Okay, listen. There is a bunch of gases here, so... we could have just a bunch of gas bottle emptier thingies. And they would then activate on low pressure on a few doors to turn them on and off. That could be a thing. But yeah, let's ignore that for now. Right. A little bit of a heat exchange is what we want to build. First of all, you come down here, you go hop atop here, go further down. I want more space. You go all the way down to... Actually, well, that's gonna be more CO2. Let's not do that. Or you can rip them open, YOLO. Yeah, I was eyeing those gas canisters. This is only nice. 69, so that surely doesn't make anybody care about it being open. Look, we're down to 2 kilos. And things are nice and oxygenized. By the way, how are you? Oh my god. Okay. I don't really care. Well, meh. Just meh. It's fine. It's not like they're gonna stress out about this. The fact that it's gonna take a moment for the gas to get all the way over to here. We might wanna... Well, we just need more gas coming down. We do have enough gas coming down. We might wanna have a vent down here though. To actually push the CO2 down. Because if we don't, well, it's gonna just have a hard time pushing the CO2 down. And make this into a thing as well. Okay, gas flowing along the ladder shaft. Okay. You have plenty of stuff to do. How's my reed fibers doing? You're too hot or too cold? What? What? Body temperature? But this is not too hot. Not really. Ugh, this is annoying. Okay, I don't really care. I just can't be ducked. Assuming we have enough suits And enough fiber right now. 47. Where would we even build our proper fiber stuff? Somewhere in here? Probably. I want to make more plastic first. Listen. I kinda gotta wait for these slicks just to do that thing. No. Well, no, not really. Let's go make some space here. Okay, so the eventual thing is going to be 1. There will be... we can have more space here. We're also going to go over there. We can do lots of the build. We shouldn't do much of the build. AKA... this one is going to be temporary. Yeah. Yeah. Just make a temporary bit for now. You guys. More gas flow space, number 1. Number 2. Let us go all the way down. As next I will fall down, probably. I'm very much afraid of it. Okay. My main concern is basically just the petroleum being super hot. Pretty much that, yeah. And power. Power comes in here. We... the oil is being funny. Okay. Can we go quickly make this into a liquid lock? A vacuum lock? No. No, wait. First I wanna have... well, shoot. This is so overkill. First I want power. Power. So this and this. And then I want tubes to go through here. Not quite sure where we go with this, but we have tube access points. And we can make plastium, so... we're gonna use that effing plastium in here. Okay, and there's more CO2 actually. We can just destroy the gases on top first. And the CO2 left anyways. What? Go back up there. We need to get more oil. I guess so. Or this is gonna be fine. Let's see if you're gonna... nope, you won't be pushed up. There's only 300 grams of oil here. Maybe if you mop this, move it over, and then we can push it up again. Because we can't put a tile here right now, because of the stupid handle. You know what? This is dangerous. Dangerous by the game being stupid. We're not gonna build it like this. We're gonna build it through the wall, the tiles, whatever. Or else we're just gonna regret things. By just the game being derpy. Yeah. We also have to have power in here. Huh. Okay, we gotta do something about... we gotta do something about getting power in here. We can just, for the time being, use the existing natural tile stone to access it without breaking anything. First of all, wait. Doesn't that mean we can have heavy wet wire in here as well? It doesn't matter. We don't have to. Give me the heavy wet wire in... first, slow down the game. Do this. Make sure you first build the insulation. It's very important. You can go through here, it's fine. Yeah, sure. Let's go. This can be whatever. How are the Schlicksers doing with their vacuuming job? They're doing a job. Okay, this one's done. This one is also going to work out just fine. There is our power. And then you can go in here for the time being. We'll fix up the rest eventually, I guess, or whatnot. What do we need power for exactly? Right, nothing much. Nothing much really. Can we just have a transformer? You're gonna be connected to something. You're right now connected to these tiles. Okay, sure, that's gonna be sufficient for the time being. There. Iridium is plus 500 degrees overheat. Maybe we should just use that. Spaceman, hello there. Spaceman's back. So fun watching someone with experience playing only. There's, well, I'm not gonna... We have a new vote. Retrovision, Banshee Whale, Snowy Bedrooms, Gold Rain. Hello Leo, welcome back. Good morning. Did you sleep yet? How did you embed wire again? Hold on a sec. We'll have to wait for the Gold Rain to not appear in our hopefully soon to be vacuum room. You just build a normal wire or a conductive wire, then you replace that, and then before it is replaced you put and build the normal tile over it, and then they can still replace it after. Is how you do that. Ah, blueprint. So to speak, yes. All duplicants suddenly feel the need to relieve themselves. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, we still haven't taken care of your Cloaca Maximus here. And Sweepy in the bedrooms. To take care of these situations. Are you both princes? Yes. Oh well. So be it. So be it. Did we lose any power banks? No. Still 30-ish. Okay. We shouldn't lose them, but you know. You know. What was it? We were... Something just caught my attention there for a moment. Other than moving wires through walls. Damn it. I guess not. Nothing important. You guys, faster. Oh my god. This is... Well, it's reduced to one tile and the sticks barely can reach the CO2. Okay, I guess. We should... We could not mob it, we should just make this into mesh tiles. Yeah, that works. Here. The sticks just there, that is. And the mesh tile. Yeah, sure, that's fine. We'll do that. Again. Hot petroleum. And then also getting it out of here again. That's the two things I'm mostly thinking about right now. So we'll have you maybe in a... Let's use copper. Copper tap here of sorts. Maybe build it like... How much oil is that? 800 kilos. We put you here. There will be more space in a moment for the oil to drop down into. Or... No, this is fine. You're good. We'll have the tap be a bit higher here. What are we going to do with this? We make steam... Not steam... listen. I'm being a dum-dum. We're gonna do the steam thing here first. So we can just use the excess heat to heat you up as well. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Listen. Do we care much about levels? Not really, but then again you would be here, here and here. So that aligns reasonably well with whatever we are doing all over the place. I will have a ladder going up seas, down seas in here somewhere. I don't really care about where. Yeah, sure. It's gonna take a moment for you all to build. That is fine. This just go be big. Actually, it would make more sense to have this on the right hand side, no? The ladder, that is. We're gonna open up this entire space. Yeah. I am not big on excavating the entire map. But Oh my god. Now I remember why I didn't want to do this floor, because you are all skewed. Okay, this would be lowered. It would be like here, and this would be up by 2 or down by 2. Does this still align properly then? 1, 2... Something is off. Where's this floor? This floor is also off. You'd be higher by 1. Would you look at that? I caught it just barely. Okay. Still fine and good and dandy. Okay, I like it. It's good. This is getting us into a reasonable spot. I don't need, want, or care about whatever is above though. Yep. Okay. For you all. For you all. Let's see. So we do a liquid block on the right hand side. Nice and simple. Simple one. Well, simple-ish. Yeah, you're also going to be mostly here. Except for extracting the extra steam. It's going to be like that then. You will be closed off eventually. For now, let's ignore that. This is our floor, yes? Yes. But also there will be tiles here. So I guess we consider that to be our entry point. So like this. You get 2 naphtha blobs. The ladder makes a lot more sense to have on the side. We open up here. Maybe do a trap. Where, why, and how? Steal. Well, how? You went in through here, right? Yeah, okay. Can you dig granite? No, you didn't get the booster for that yet. What about the right hand side? This all looks more soft. Just like your nerve tissue. Or something. Alright. You're gonna be super nice and cold-ish. You already are. Just for the purpose of making plastic polymer press. You'll need a bit of space here. This could be enough. I'll give you 1 extra. I'll put 2 presses in. We will want to have additional cooling with an AT. It's another 2 tiles. 1 for your automation bit. There's room for a sweepy here. I feel like I'm missing something. Not sure what. I'm not entirely sure what. You want to be able to go down here. Well, we can just below natural tiles, I guess. That is also not set up as of now. I feel like we're missing something here. Maybe just make the steam room. We won't need that space for anything. We do want to have extra cooling. There's a spore kit. That means nothing. Let's just have the spores go into the wild. Why not? It's gonna be fun. You go overlap here. Do I care for some fire pole? No, not really. Okay. Yeah, let's just bring this all over to this side. And you as well. Oh look, free food. And it's gone. Open up all this space. We'll have a wall on the left hand side. How about... Well, I don't want the ice to go into here, so there's that. Maybe do a liquid log on the side too. Later on, sure. I do want to just destroy this. Here. Go over the corner, build 2 tiles, and remove the CO2 that way. What's your guys' problem? You can't take that. Okay, now you can just jump up. Of course you do. You all trapping yourselves here. For real, this is all granite, you can't build that. No one's coming in to do this and you can't jump down here. Okay. Open up. You can't. What is that? Granite. Okay, you're all good. Listen. You got to build a few ladders made from granite all over the place. And then you just jump up here. That didn't mean to slap that key. That spacebar that hard. It just happened. Okay. You are trapped. Good. Can we have this all flow a bit more nicely here? I'll help you all. So angry. I'm not. Maybe you had the dupes for being derpy, but that's not angry. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. What's the next boat? Excavation up, add stress, freeze gun, or spawn deadly element. That could be something fun. The rest, freeze gun is nice, but whatever. Excavation is excavation, and whelp. We'll see. Freeze gun or the gun, you say? Okay. We'll see, we'll see. I do need this entry point, don't I? And so we gotta go... What's up with all that? Gotta go down here. Grab some liquid metal stuff. Wait for the vote. What would we want to freeze? The base, for the most part. Things are kind of warm in here, we wouldn't mind cooling things down slightly. We can't exactly use the cooling loop for the freezers, right? To cool the base, unless we want to have everybody sleep in minus 80 degrees. You joking? Oh my god. It's kind of warm. It's kind of a lot as well. And I don't exactly just want to go ahead and destroy it. We can address this though. Okay, we could make a big mess, halt all progress, and just dub around with this. How about the opposite of freezing? Yeah, this is gonna block our bathrooms, unless we let them go out the other side. Did you screw up this as well? Not by much. Yeah, screw that. It's a kind of magic. Imagine if it hit the actual food reserves or the power banks. I feel like in this map you should have like decentralized everything. Just so you are safe if food gets destroyed in one spot or the outhouses get destroyed or anything. Just have a backup for everything. Always, everywhere. There's that. Entombment. But good job, game. Just spawning that by default and then being annoying about it. I always appreciate that. Alright, toilets have been fixed. Let's not get too involved about that. How are things in here? Mostly fine. Good. Let's destroy that CO2. We will have the door completely go through here. And that is that. What about power for you guys? Right in through the ceiling, I guess. So we can for Leo yet again demonstrate how to put the wire through the wall. Just open this up again to rebuild in a moment. I guess we'll stay with that. Make this continuous and obvious. I'm hoping they actually bring in the metal. We did. Okay, so now we have conductive wire here. The other ones are already the big ones, so it doesn't really matter for anything. We just build over this. Build the insulation. Oh, they built that first. And then they are able to not to overwrite and replace the conductive with the other conductive one. Lamp Spidey, it's not a bug, it's a fix. Because these guys are broken in a quality of life way that is just beyond help. Okay, for this part we're also gonna... This is not the order of things. Stop it. Ah, they resisted. Okay, we gotta redo that. They built the wrong thing first. Look, if I want to deconstruct... Do I even use conductive plates? If I was to deconstruct this generator, why in the hell would it deconstruct the plate below? I know the handle extends into here. The handle is also not really part of the building. No one ever wanted to deconstruct this building like this. This plate. Never. You don't want to. And it makes things go explode. And that is so aggravating that I'm more than fine putting wires through walls. Yes, we are saving ourselves the trouble of doing some vacuum double locks with the joint plates. We could also just bring it in through here, which is ugly as hell. So this is a beautification and a bug fix. You're welcome. Okay, that's the insulation tile. Build that first. And that's just that. We did get the naphtha in. This is all stinky air, so you won't have any issues not replacing that, displacing that. You're building the right tile first. Okay. Did you also build the heavy watt conductive wire? Yes. Now we have the problem that we can't connect them, yeah? If you ever encounter that problem, you can just go ahead and say replace it with normal wire. It will connect them together, cancel it right away, and it's fixed. Nice and simple. A really good technique. We still need natural tiles. So we're gonna get some of our steel down here. You're all being derpy. Can we mop something in here? Run invalidated. You guys are just spawning like macaroni, so yeah. Exactly. You guys also spawned this, and you spawned... How much is that? Wait, this is only 600 kilos of nuclear waste. That can't be true. I guess no, it can be true. It's not much. And you spawned honey in, so... Yeah, it sounds all quite normal and legit. How much magma is that? 4 kilos? Wouldn't mind if I just used that bottle for some natural tiles in here. I'm curious what you're about to say about this thing. Alright, that... Oh, the sword water geyser that spawned on top of our main shaft a few hundred cycles earlier, because I didn't know what would happen. And whoop, all of a sudden there's neutronium in the middle of our base. Fun times. Hold. What do you do? No, it's too much naphtha. Can I tell you? Yes, I can. Relocate. Sweep. Now it won't be joining this one. And I just want to have a proper 39 kilogram package. That's just my obsession. Naphtha. It's my magic number. Okay, you're looking good. The natural tile has been built. At least one of them. You can't jump down here. Well, there's gonna be another one here. You can then jump down there. You're also gonna build natural tiles down here. And what building is melting? Right, rock gas. And the airflow tile. That's fine. It's funny that it happens right now, but sure, let me say. What else do we have in here? More magma. Shoot. We might have a bit of a problem here. For this might just join the tiles adjacent. If we put it down here. So I will go ahead and remove anything that is the same element. Did I see you remove magma here? No. It's a lot of magma. That 75 kilo tile. Well, first of all, start here. And with the tile in here, you can actually jump down this path. And that makes a lot of things a lot easier. Hold on. I would prefer if we just put that on top here. With a new vote, I saw something about jailing people. Maybe first put that magma in place. Here, instead. Tree of Inconvenience. Oh yeah. Jail, Gizmo, Meatball, or Ethanol Flood. I haven't had a proper Ethanol Flood yet. Feels like a mandatory thing for the integration mod almost. But yeah, take your picks, make your choices. What are the gases in here? They're perfect. Empty the naphtha. This is also pretty. Pretty. Okay, and you can mob all of this up. Right. Let's not get a tree of inconvenience in there. Maybe we just go over here. I wouldn't want to lose the ethanol though to space. Tree of inconvenience is here. Okay, well. Yeah, and no, I want another one. And another one. Can we just be in space? Yeah. Look at how pretty the tree is though. Should be only 3 times, yes? Copium. Okay. What are we doing? We need more natural tiles. Do we have a few more small bottles? Molten copper, 100 kilograms. That is not what I consider a small bottle. Listen. I don't need aero stuff. No, I don't. So, how about we mobile this together for 1, for 2. I wouldn't mind moving all of these bottles over here, merge them together. Okay. I'll also follow Ruby, sure, why not? The reason for that being I want to do a little something here to preheat my other pipes, maybe. That would be steel then, or tungsten. I'd actually use tungsten. Sure, you can go all the way over to here. You get this. The first one will be a bit derpy, won't it? The first 2. Depending on how we do that. This has all been removed, so we can deconstruct things. It could be quick if we want to sweep this outwards. You won't sweep the liquids, will you? You shouldn't be sweeping the liquids. Okay. Yeah, these are just supposed to be moved over here. For the sake of making proper 1 kilogram big bottles on the floor here. Relocate. Speed is on 3, you should be nice and fast. And, well, over here I guess we would just want to molten iron. Open that bottle up, cancel sweep. Don't relocate, just empty once you have swept out the other bits and pieces here. Okay, that's just for preheating the pipe. Molten copper, I want that over here. And then yet again, okay, this is heating the pipe, it's all good, nice and pretty. Can maybe mop this again. Then move a bottle over to this side, which does this. Right, I wouldn't want to drop anything here right now. So there's that. I kind of want to have you all taken built with some proper airflow paths below. So I'm gonna replace that. Put the tile here, put the tile here, put the tile here. This one too, sure. And then this one. But also make sure that you remove all the debris before the next explosion. That stuff shouldn't be too hot. Well, this might be. Okay, coming in, going out, going through. Yet again, on the left hand side, there's a few cold pieces of pipe. I just don't want them breaking. Okay, there goes that. I wouldn't mind for this to be able to go over here. There. I will even give you a valve here after all. We'll remake that. Well, actually, I might just want to have the valve over here or something. Can you make room bigger? Okay, remove that again. And here I was thinking the best method of volcano taming was a steam room. This is not about taming the volcano. I want to have a bunch of natural tiles. And I don't want to use door stuff. Actually, I can't use door stuff because it's on top of the vent. There's other methods. We could use pipes going straight up there. I just want it to be well, it's not going to be somewhat sustainable or something. And I want these pipes to be nice and hot, so they don't cool down the liquid inside over time. And then I just want to be able to make a few pretty bottles of 10 kilograms each of all of that stuff. There we go over here. Have this all nice and together. And the whole preheating... Okay. I didn't open this one up, did I? Ah, well. We're gonna lose a bit of the iron. Or we're gonna cool it down. You can see this whichever way we want. Yeah, we're just processing it. Okay, that final bit might break, whatever. Are you all heated up though? Let's go with copper as well. Now I use iron, this is more heat capacity. So that should be better at heating up things. Let's see how it goes. You're gonna break there? No, it can be fine. Yeah, okay, perfect. Right, and now we can just go ahead and do this one. All the way to here. Make sure we cut this off. This one maybe as well. Excuse me. Okay, so there's nothing merging together. And then we go, say, grab that bottle, which isn't like 5 tons, but only 10 kilograms. And we put it in place here. And above. And it's almost a checkerboard thing. Here and here. Then we hope the dupes are actually doing that, because the dupes are dupes and they will be duping. But that is a very well-known fact. Can we reach... Probably not. Here, just give me a scaffold of sorts. Right, there's our natural tiles. I did need another one here now. It could be a liquid, I guess. We have to push that liquid in though. We can. Sure. With that we can also easily access stuff down here. I don't care about this space. Wait, I'm being a dum-dum. What am I doing? Why is nobody telling me? You're all off by 1. You're gonna be down by 1. This is the title. What the heck? It's the basics. Okay, well, the good thing is we've done all the things we need to fix it up really quick. Build our natural tiles here. I wish this was further away, and not so far away. Give me, which one was that? No. Was it control? No. I always forget the hotkeys. This one, okay. Control and shift. So we can go to this and that. Okay, sweet. New vote has become available as well. Heavy egg rain. Heavy egg rain, my bad. Remove liquids, slimy bedrooms, or chat raid. And we made another whoopsie. Now we have debris in here. Always something. God damn it. And take your picks and make your choices. What was it? Heavy egg rain, remove liquids, slimy bedrooms, or chat raid. All good choices. Chat raid will kill some people though. Some chat raiders. With certainty. Remove liquids. Hero. What is that going to do? All liquids near the cursor have been removed. Okay. Well, there was not much there, was there? Lucky us. Okay. You did half of what you're supposed to do. We can open up you again. We can have liquids in here. We'll do solids. That is the more solid choice. Your levels are all good here. Yes, yes. This can be closed off. That's all good. You do this. Remove all the bits and pieces, please and thank you. Close all the room on the other side, except... Actually, I want you to be able to remove any extra non-steam gases inside. How much time we have left? An hour easily still. Okay, good. Right, power. Let's get that in here. Next floor would be this one. It's kind of annoying, isn't it? Alright, here I have a ladder. And I guess we can also bring this power in, no problem. There will be an aqua tuner on this side. The debris inside is mostly cold, so we want to remove that. And also the flaking Abyssalite, I guess. Actually, can we just go ahead and, let's see. You have your input like here-ish probably. Not sure. And then this way around again. This. And that's all fine and good. Splixers will have a little problem. No longer. Will that be a problem? Good. But we have more oil on top here. We do. If you were overflowing, you would be overflowing through here, which works out just fine. Oops. So how about I just send you up this way? And oh look, another spore kit. This way. Make some room here. And you can continue a bit further. We do release the spore kit, and that oil should slowly dribble down, fill up this space. This is all vacuum. Make sure it can actually dribble into here, and maybe also spill over. The other side already has some oil here. How about we use that, push it up and in. Yeah, that one works. This is not supposed to be a path through. Maybe leave it in here. It's gonna speed you all up a little bit, probably. Okay, and then here the ceiling is kind of whatever, I guess. it properly though. Okay, are you gonna open this one up? We do want to push the ore over and into here. One natural tile for all of you. And then this goes on top. Surely we'll build the normal tile first, yes? Surely that will be... okay, so... okay. Most excellent. It's all good, done and dandy. This is basically fine. The oil has somewhere to go. The oil has exactly the right place to go. Nice vacuum locked. Hold on. We could have this as a secondary. This is a mistake. The handles will break everything. I'll put this in anyways, because right now we can use the natural tiles here to keep this occupied, that space. Keep it blocked. You being derpy? Yeah. Let's go destroy any gases in here as well. As long as we still can. Well, we always can, but right now it's nice and simple. There. Okay. And what about you guys? There's oil here. This has been built. I guess we can open this all up. All the way to here. Build the thing. Can do that. It should be all vacuum and sealed and whatnot, so we'll keep it that way. Okay, we're gonna power you up. Here, a bit of redundancy for you all. Sounds good to me. You got your natural tiles. What's the pressure in here? There's no pressure in here. When is your next 0.5? Okay, for the time being you're supposed to just fill this room up like normal. Because you're not hot enough to begin with. So... well, nothing really. Nothing much really to do to say whatever with all this. We do need number 2 and number 1 here. Well, we don't need, we want. I guess we're gonna do this one first. Okay. Do we make a new set? How much is in here still? 90s. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I don't want double packages, do I? So I'll just remove all of you over. Okay, this is just being unnecessary finicky. No, well, whatever. So there goes that. You can go ahead and fill all these out. Then you say copper. Well, not iron. And now we made a mistake. Now we remove the copper and we're gonna be fine. Well, actually this one's a bit big. You just stay there. Scalding? Yeah, sure, you're fine. Wait, I can't mop this. Not really. There. One blob of the wrong stuff. Whatever you say, buddy. We can move you over. Right, popping this now is gonna make things weird. What we can do is empty all of this out. So now we also have copper, because if we put iron bottles right next to iron tiles, that will just have the iron merge into the adjacent tiles, as we all know. Yeah, you won't be doing much steam right now, which is okay. I'll give you heat in a bit. Maybe, let's see, make some space here, lower that floor, do some heat exchange bits and pieces here. You can get some copper floor. That works, yeah. Here as well. Because the copper bit we are only going to do on the other side. And yeah. That should be reachable no matter what. Even if you bring down the iron bit on the floor. Probably. Now this is... Well, if you stand here, you can reach this tile, no? Should be able to. That CO2 is not blocking you. That CO2 is blocking it. You actually active? No, you're still half a cycle. Always. I guess. If you say so, buddy. Also, there's always gonna be more of that. Water dripping in, isn't there? How hot, how cold is this? 10? Excuse me, what? It's a bit cold, a bit hot, a bit the wrong temperature. Can you have more oil drip over into here? I don't mind. Yeah. And then we gotta vote for A, sandstone, B, lava floor. Floor is lava. 3, egg. 4, ice. H. Talk about ice. We gotta put our ice somewhere. Anywhere. Where we don't care. How about over here? Oh, you can't reach this actually. I thought you were able to get in here. Ah, I see. There was some deadly element once. That blocks you all off now. Probably. Let's just go ahead and have a dispenser here. Or 2. And they will just do the ice thing. Ew. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I hate you all. It's not funny. Look, this licks just. Yeah. Look at them dance. The sandworms, that is. They're hunting the voles or something. Okay, it's done. Thank God this was a short one. Small one. Not base destroying one. Okay, let's get the sounds ready and proper again. Also, we learned that playing on... Well, it's game speed dependent, right? How long this is gonna last. AKA, imagine if you played super slow, you could go from one into the next sandstorm. Just like that. Just by having it be... taking forever. On slow speeds. Liquefiables. Hell. Give me... brine ice, crushed ice, ice, polluted ice, snow ice, CO2 ice. Solid crude oil. Okay. Yellow snow. Why does it look like something else? Like glass or something. But yes, sweep that into here. Sweep all of these things. Why is there so many things here? I thought we dug this up like a few years ago. These gerbils look trapped, but okay. Right. Yes, there. Get rid of all the ice inside our to-be steam room. Wait. Did I not tell you to empty this? Mop this, remove this. Yo. Okay. And there's our sea. The sea that is going to pew. The sea that is gonna make the steam nice and compressed. Here, we'll get another floor down here. I'll actually want this all to be copper. And then we'll have a copper wire. A copper... this. Coming in. There. Okay, sweet. And steam turbines. We can put them on top already. Assuming we have enough plastic, which we do. We got some random bits and pieces of stuff. Yes, stuff. A few random bits and pieces of Plastic. Petroleum, all that good jazz. Alright, and then you just go do some cooling here. This will be the aqua tuner. Aqua. Have you prioritize the polymer presses. We could do some heating by using the thingamabobs, yes. The metal refineries, maybe. We'll see. First of all, we gotta get rid of some more of that nonsense in here. There's more ice on the side. Not sure. You're gonna keep melting, though. I wanna remove that. The constant source of liquid. Right. If we have the oil dribble down here, the way we intend to try to dribble down, it will naturally do what it does. aka push into the right hand side as well. We can open up some more space here, so it drips down left more quickly. Or here to occupy this space, because we don't care about this space. And maybe one up here as well, so it doesn't go too much, doesn't bring too much into the right hand side here. Okay, as for the liquids coming down this way, that is which we just opened up, we just might want to go do a little something about that. We can't mop them anymore, can we? We can mop these. I'm sure we can fix that. Can you mop? Well, this one's gonna be weird, isn't it? Okay. This I want to open. And you go spill over. But also I kind of want, well, some of the oil to fill this again. Ugh, it's all kinds of annoying. Can we just push this to the left here and have this specific tile occupied by oil, please? That's what I'm really concerned about. Okay, listen. Just do that. Okay, just do that. Everybody help. And this one. Just do it. Okay, good job. Almost. Yo, it's not that difficult. Okay, good. How much oil is that per tile? 400, whatever? Do I want a little more? We can have you open for another sec. Maybe in here. Just fully occupy that. Mop the rest. We'll close you off again, like this. That should all buff out just fine. Any extra oil in here? Well, it's gonna be a bit more than we want, isn't it? We could try and push it out. This one's really annoying. Oh, we can put a pump in here. We can use that, yes. Just use a pump in here. Okay. Here, do that. We can mop the right hand side, maybe? No. We could drop the door, but we can drop the oil down. That works. Is there any more liquid coming in from the top? No. Okay. That is good. And you all done. Which is also good. This oil is perfectly measured up. And you are beautifully insulated and all that. You can open this up. Close it off like this. Mop up the rest. Then again, the steam room and that oil chamber will have probably roughly the same temperature, and we'll just have them connected thermally. Like in a second here. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, you guys keep mopping things, because nothing's gonna help me here anytime soon. Not before we start cooking. Will we start cooking today? Well, first we're gonna make some opening here. That's 2 tiles. I wanna be able to reach here as well. This is hot, right? So I'll have a mesh tile here. Copper is just fine. a vent. Then there's our oil coming in, which can be hot or cold. I don't really... Well, we can do a bit of a heat exchanger, no? I sure can. I want to have you guide it, so to speak. Actually, we need a few more things here. A whole lot of extra things. Overflow, you get that. So we start with a valve. We continue with a vote. Either 1. Bee infestation, 2. Spawn common element, 3. Duplicant spawn, or 4. Construction up. Make your choice. Take your picks. Alright, and keep cleaning the base. Then we got so many liquids. Are we having issues actually sorting the liquids and putting them in place here? Sort of. Sort of, yes. I mean, there's plenty of spots to use here. You should be just fine. Excuse the living hell out of me. What happened here? Oh, right. Why is there liquid on top here? But yes, that will cause certain issues. I mean, that works. All loops had the construction up. Effect applied. Okay, right. This is a bit annoying. This works, but it's really annoying. And why is there water on here in the first place? What's up with that? Like on so many levels. What's up with this? We'll ignore it. For now it's safe. For now this is safe, so we'll ignore it. It will stay safe. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? In the worst case, we'll have all this pumping invalidated by things exploding. That wouldn't be too horrible. Sweeping... You guys are slow. Here, listen. We have any more skill points we can give you? We stopped at Leon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, got some skill points here. We had a vote which why we stopped this. Yeah. Carrying for May. Sure. Carry and cooking. Sounds great. Maya's doing plumbing work. Do you want to do construction? You like to do it. Sure, why not? Redneck, you have all the deconstruction skills possible. Morale is not great. We'll leave it at that. And then Ruby. You do like mechatronics and building, so you get all that. Be happy about it. Sonyar. Why do you have such a low morale? Fresh oil. All that good stuff. I don't know what your guys' problem is. They'll just give you more skill points. Not all of them. Wait. Right, I was about to say, don't we have another bionic here? Yes. Gizmo. To all three of you, yes. Let's see. Wait. Okay, that's the suit thing. Is that available now? Okay, put this in the first place. You mostly... Well, you have 2 digging things, just so you can dig. How much construction do we have? 5. I'm pretty sure you're doing construction work. How about... Do I care about the digging? The digging will be fine. Here, you get the construction stuff all the way. Okay, gotta check Gizmo. Redneck is doing digging first. That's good. And Gizmo is doing nothing first. You should be building, digging, lighting or something. Sonia as well. But is assuming... Well, you have double suits here. Let's just not do that. You get the mechatronic stuff. And then more building. We need more of these. We need more of these. We have our soldering stations in place. They're over here. Wing. I know. Just give me construction up. There. A bunch of them. Yo, dude. I know. We can choose. Tidy operate suit wearing. Oh, not bad. Undigging. Very bad. The other one's no. Let's just continue. Temps are fine. What's our read fiber count? 40. That's enough for now. For me to not care. You guys removing all these liquids. We need a bigger thing here, don't we? A few things actually. I want you all. Okay, first of all, this is probably where I want you to go sideways and extend the floor here, but for now I will just go ahead. Well, this does nothing, does it? Neither does that. Go ahead and add a bunch more. Oh, these bottle emptiers. Never can have enough of those. So you guys can bring in more stuff. I guess we could have a drop or 2 or 10 or 1,000 that just drop liquid down here. Wait, this is going up again. I guess we dropped some stuff here. Wait, listen, don't move these liquids or these. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff to do. Instead of what is important over here. Alright, good. Your levels are actually still sinking. That's good. It saves us quite a bit effort later on. Good. In here. This can be removed. Over the other side then. We need to have... So what we're going to do is to flake our... Does this need to be higher? I want this on the outside. Is to flake our crude oil into petroleum, aka it will not waste power by getting heated. Well, but not cooling down after it has heated from the phase change. It's... yes, that's something. To do that, we have to have more than 5 kilograms adjacent to a super hot tile, and we can use the Abyssalite, because that will not exchange heat per default, well, barely exchange heat per default, so that is nice, and that's what we do. Beyond that, well, we're gonna make sure we have more than 5 kilograms, right? It's gonna be at least 10 grams extra. Just by testing, you will get that value. And then the 10 grams extra will stay crude oil, so small though that it will just vanish. So that's the price we're gonna pay. And that is just that. Flaking is so jank. This one's gonna be fine. We just gotta make sure we always have enough stuff coming in, which that makes it not so fine. Okay, we're gonna build a little checker to see if we have enough stuff in our pipes. I specifically made a few screenshots for myself to remember what to do. And then Derpy McGee faced. Okay, well, I guess I'll go try this one. Wait, which one is it? This one. Screenshots. This one somewhere in here. Ah, yes. Our friends. I gotta get this on the side, anyways. Here, somewhere. No. Where's my screenshots? I just need my overflow detection. This is disgusting. Okay, I gotta just build it from scratch or something. So there is going to be the shutoff. That can be right next to the valve. There's no magic happening here. I kind of want you to the bottom for obvious reasons. Them being, we'll also have our other stuff on the bottom here. No one is surprised by Sonia trapping herself up there. New vote, Skilling Spree, Rainbow Rain, Spawn, Gassy Mood, or more critters. Make your picks, take your choices. I don't see the chat right now. That might be a problem. I still don't see chat. There it is. Okay, morph critters, okay. No meteors for us. Fine then. That is what you want. I do want to go up here though. If we ever get a meteor and be able to... Wait, would they be wild? Wait, would they? Would they be self-sustaining? They should be, right? Because they also have to be self-sustaining on Mugora, or whatever that is called. So, if we have a wild Moo... But if that was possible, we could just have wild Moos imported. I don't know. Ew! A disguster vole. They all became disguster voles. Ugh. That is indeed disgusting. What did you do? Why? Why? So unnecessary. Ah, look at your happy face. What is making you happy about that? Disgusting. Okay, well, whatever. It's not like we were going to do anything with voles, so I don't really... I'm not really upset about that, am I? Not by much. Just in general. It is kind of disgusting. Okay, now, we gotta have a bit of a pipe here leading into the shutoff. I'm gonna have 2 bridges. I think I wanna put you differently. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna put that shutoff out of reach of any duplicates, so I can copy paste it over again. Yeah, this is like my working thingy-mabob. I'm surprised by all the molten lava hedges. Oh right, they just morphed. I'm an idiot. Every critter morphed. Hold on a second. That does mean the stone hedges didn't morph. Okay, fine. I misjudged that. I wanted you to have opportunities to get the tonic root. Right. I mean, they're wild. Wait, but they won't have the tonic root grown. What is their requirements now for growth? They don't start with 100%, right? So we only have these ones, and then after that we'd have to groom them. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? What recipe did we need it for? Because I think I've only tested it once when it was new and I don't quite remember. Tonic root. The curry? Yeah, right. That is exactly what I want to do right now. Yeah. Oh my god. I didn't see these ones. What is your egg chance here? Long hair? Ew. Curried beans? Oh my. Yeah. Hey sis. Welcome in, how's it going? Happy Sunday to you. Ew. Range. Reach. Dupes. Derp. Wait, you're gonna be this way and that way. And not this way and not that way. Okay. And then we will have the input off the shut-off on the right-hand side. Left-hand side valve. Gonna go in here. We'll have... Okay, this is the input. We're gonna give this a bit of space. At least one or so. 2. And then we have enough room here to actually put a sensor in place. Which is gonna be an element sensor, I guess. So it actually works. And if there's stuff here, and only then are you allowed to activate the shut-off. That shut-off is the wrong way around. Everything is wrong. You're gonna go down. You better be not connected. And down, down, up. There you go. Go in here, you go this way. Cut this off. You go connect this together. You have power here, you have power here. There is your valve. And so liquids coming in will have priority to go and skip over the element sensor, right? And the element sensor has priority in emptying out the pipe. And so only if this pipe is backed up all the way to here, it will also back up into here. And when this is backed up, then it will flow over the white input here into this input, and only then will stuff start to flow. And as soon as this bridge, well, this one takes priority, right? Yes, it will priority output stuff. And only when this empties again, and then this empties, and this flows in, at this point you will take an off, bring an off signal, and stop the flow. And that allows you all to always have 10 things go through here. Well, for the most part. It will back up. It's going to be fine. If there are smaller ones coming in, they will just skip over here. Yes, yes, yes. There will be a weird time where there's some leftover in the pipe here, which means we gotta make sure there's an overflow here. So this always gotta move out, so to speak. Right? Like this was all this always have to flow. You're gonna have an input somewhere. You're gonna have an input somewhere, you're gonna just come from down here or something. You're a bit unfortunately placed, aren't you? Maybe I should switch you around. So this could just go up and into here with priority. Whatever. How about you go this way? Let's see. You go down over here. I guess we're gonna be able to actually reach inside. You come down this way. Yeah, sure. You go skip over here. Stuff comes in from the bottom. Okay, you go this way, take priority. Go here, you take lower priority. And down here we can do a little bit of a heat exchanger if we want to. This is stuff going in, yes. I wouldn't want a heat exchange here yet. That one's fine. That. You just do your pipes. This stuff is going up. That heat exchanger can be however the heck however big it wants. Yeah, there's the oil coming from the bottom. Why is there so much more oil in here? I thought this was your oil. Oh right, we dropped the top part down. Can we make a bit more space here? Right, yes. Just do all of this. All of this. It's fine. The Snixes, on the other hand, they will be not so fine. Will they? Here, let's bring the ladder over like this. And that. The long heads will just drop down, and die. probably. Okay, how hot is the oil here? This would actually cool down our to-be steam, wouldn't it? The real question is, do we want to just have hot stuff here? Probably. Let's just have hot stuff here. There, nice and simple. We don't capture stuff further down. Because we do have iridium. If we didn't, we couldn't do this. But the pump would break. Yeah. And then there is our next vote. What are you asking for? Number 1, transmutation. Number 2, surprise box. It's what you are going to take anyways. Number 3, coffee break. And 4 is poo explosion. Yeah. There's no contest here, is there? Okay, let's get you down. I will just grab the oil from here. Let's have you not hooked up yet. No further than this. You go check for crude oil. We can't do temps because temps are finicky and they will just stay with an active signal. From what I remember. Okay, that's all good. I do want to open up all of this. I wonder what's inside. Surprise box. Are the Vexes gonna attack the Behemoth? Okay, let's see. Can we actually properly see? Spaghetti, mac and cheese, some liquid, quiche. Another Rex. Okay, I guess the quiche is like fully processed, so there's no spot to move that into. The same would be true for the mac and cheese, so we can move them manually. And the rest, something fell down here too, no? What was that? Coal? Not sure, maybe the mold. I don't know. Something certainly fell down here. Okay, good. What's the time? I think we're gonna be just fine in starting this one up. And calling it a day after, probably. We gotta still adjust the valve again. 50-10, yes. You are set. You are filled for the most part. So if we had some oil come through, right? This should still all be red, and you don't work yet. This is also gonna be full all the time, so actually it really doesn't matter at this point. What? No. That's why. This is cut, okay. It really doesn't matter right now to ensure there's throughput. Theoretically, and this is also a bit more important about End 4. Using gunk. Like, this setup is really just came into existence because this allows us to transform gunk into petroleum without having any sulfur come into existence. Basically, we make sulfur into petroleum. Sort of. Unfortunately, this is, I think, the only use case where suppressing one element of a sublimation or whatever to a phase change is actually beneficial. Like if you do, I mean, I guess if you don't want dirt from pea water, that works. But for salt, for example, you want the salt, like almost always, right? But you could do that there too. Just not have any salt come into existence by doing the flaking bomb. Okay, we don't actually check your temp here for the Abyssalite, because this is going to cool down relatively quickly. And this setup is just too much for, yeah, it's a bit excessive. What are we missing? I think nothing. Time for chaos. Okay, let's see. You're set, right? Oh my god, wait, hold on. Okay, there's no errand here, so that should be set. Okay, now you're gonna back up. You're gonna say, oh look, there's oil. And you let through 5 kilograms. A bit more actually. And it, well, it spawns in here. It already become oil there. Spawns as oil. Hits that tile. There's, what the heck, liquid pipe, crude oil. 5 grams, that's the leftover. And there's the petroleum. 5 kilograms. And again, and again, and again. And there's just that. And once we come back here, after looking away for a second, we'll have sour gas for some random ass reason. Nah, shouldn't be the case. And this is nice and hot, so we can maybe use it for making a bit of steam. Probably not though. Right. And then we should have a filter in here, I guess. Just to make sure. Like that. Yeah, put the wire in first. Sour gas maker online. I'm somewhat confident actually that this won't make sour gas. Wait, no, I take that back. This is how you curse it. If anything, we'll get crude oil in here, and I want to have the crude oil expelled. Ah, shoot. Right. If we get crude oil in here, I wouldn't want you to expel what is after, because that is gonna still be petroleum. Either we do a shut-off. Like, we have to stop this, right? Oh, what's the temp in here? You're 1100 kilo. Yeah, look, it's down by 200 kilos. Kilos? Degrees. What we could do... Oh, this is a lot smarter, yes. We just build a physical... Physical? We have room here? Yeah. This pump gonna go over by 1. A physical oil remover thingamabob. Now we don't need any of this. Oil will just dribble through. The only downside is the machine won't stop here. We could check for amount of oil, I guess, afterwards. But first we have to move the pump over, so it can't grab stuff from below, like here. And we'll just have the oil, a layer of oil at the bottom, like here. Also, this debris is gonna take away heat. Can we just not have that happen yet? I shouldn't be too concerned about a bit of warmth here. This is gonna stop in a second. How are you all doing? Okay, this is vacuum lock. This is doing nothing yet. We should really just build a few pumps to get rid of the gases inside instead of having them heat up for no... What the heck? Oh, right. I was about to say, why is this so hot already? But there's the petroleum coming in. Right. And you're gonna remove some of the CO2. Why, hello there. Would you look at that? We have slicksters, we have CO2. Isn't that like the perfect mix for y'all? Well, almost. We're gonna move you up here. There's no reason to pause this. Do we care about some temp stuff? Well, for now I don't. And you just go up. And then here, maybe. That should be fine, except this is molten... No, it's perfect. Let's move the molten slicksters up here. I might want to wrench a few of them to get more. Stupid morphs. Or we just send you up. In hopes of changing your very nature by having you be nice and hot. Is this still dripping down? Not really, is it? Well, we did say we want to go ahead and try pumping here as well, didn't we? So you just go ahead to the... Huh, yes, molten slicksters, right. They make petroleum right away. I almost forgot. It's fine, it's all up here. That surely won't cause any problems. And we can't go through here. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. You come down this way. Go into here. Dude, every time I see the background, I think it's kind of purplish. And there's sour gas here. But there's not, because we did a perfectly good job. Also, yeah, this might just spill over. Hold on a second. Well, no, don't hold on, but yeah. Listen, we need to check amount of stuff here. Somewhere. Wait, we gotta move the pump over, so that's fine. You just stop. Can you just take a break? Okay, another vote. Pipstutch, poison duplicants, slickster rain, or yet another attempt on an ethanol flood. Make your picks, take your choices. And as I said, we haven't had no ethanol yet. Slickster rain. Oh, that is a good one too, yeah. I guess you've been thinking about this a bit more than I. Getting rid of more of that CO2. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's more. Oh my god. Oh, these poor guys. They're trapped. Okay, let's get up there. Can you jump over like this? Okay, don't care about the flower thing. Right. I do care about the natural gas. I don't want that out yet. And you can go up this way too. Again, I don't care about the flowers. Let them be free. Let the slicksters also be free. And there's more. Can we get... You can help... Okay, they're all gonna be on top. Okay, that's fine. Maybe they will not fall into some oil then. Like they tend to do. Yeah, and make sure we rescue the one above. He might be too old though. Confined, what's your age? 68? Yeah, he's probably not going to give us any more eggs. Yeah, you're going to get in here. Maybe make this all go all over the place too. That is you guys. Okay. It's all the slicksters nice and together. Okay, and then I want a bottle of oil. Bottle oil. Maybe this oil. Then I fear you're gonna just steal it away from me. I'm pretty sure you'll just steal it away from me. But that is what the dupes do. So, dupes be duping. This oil can also be dropped down, assuming we... Well, we're gonna destroy that CO2, yes? Just making sure... Wait, what? Why are you all on the wrong side of this liquid block? For one, this is supposed to be closed off. You closed it off after the fact with your poop, didn't you? You poop closed it. Your poop being oil. Okay, well, whatever. If you... Yeah, poopy sticks this will be pooping. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna have this dribble out slowly but surely. That spot is fine, you can fill this up, that's also a-okay. In here, you've just been cut off, that's okay. We did do the mopping, and then you took away the oil again. Wait, aren't you supposed to be sweep only? I did not sweep that. This is all sweep only. So... What in the heck? Did I miss the bottom on here? No. Oh, okay, there's gonna be way more stuff here now. You're gonna be moved over by one. Yeah, you can keep going. We have more space in here now. We're gonna also double check if this is gonna properly reintroduce and start off again, and it does. Look at how well this works. Ain't it beautiful? This is lovely. Okay. It wouldn't have worked without... Well, we'd have to have a heat exchanger for the oil going out, the petroleum going out. This is petrol? Oh right, this is from the former pump. Oh, there is crude oil here. What? Ashka, what are you doing with this? Oh, of course. You gotta keep the bionics duplicated. Lubricated. That's why. I forgot these people exist. No front. Still a kilo here. But why did you take like only 30 kilos of that? You need more than that. You can put 200 in there. Easy peasy. Okay. Don't steal it away again. Empty it. Make some room here. We don't touch any hot stuff. They stole our oil again. How much is that? A kilo. Okay. Can we go... We could go and mob stuff up here. Also allows for you all to... Also allows for you all to... Well, have the CO2 go all over the place. More nicely, yeah? Just suck it up. Yeah. Okay. Right then. I'm just gonna tell you to mob oil in a few places. So we have more oil. There. I just need a bottle here somewhere to fill the bottom up with oil. That's all I need. Then I need something else in here as well. A element sensor. Liquid element. No. Yes. No. Hydro sensor. That's good. Okay. Crude oil. Open that up. Yes. This can just spill over, dribble down. If there's ever any... Well, there will be. Once this gets too hot. Too cold. Did I just see oil dribble down? No. What's your temp? 400 degrees. Well, this doesn't cool down anymore. And this one's down to 900. If we open this up now, any oil that comes in will just go down. We'll have another sensor here as well. Maybe another here. You'll just stop if there's nothing left inside. But all you all gonna be not gated. That is dangerous. What are we gonna check for in here? You're always on, except for if you have crude oil. Wait, how does that work? No. How does that work? Why is my brain not... Oh my god, I can't accept this mentally right now. Yeah, there's crude oil here. That's a lot of engineering to save on 120 watts for a liquid filter. Yes, but that's the beauty of it. Just enjoying some nonsense. If anything else, we could have just tried to beeline for the tier and left this godforsaken world. Hold. Don't use any of that. Not yet. This is not a lot of engineering. Also, doesn't the filter get warm? Doesn't that have overheat temperature? But we need to cool it. I guess we could cool it with your incoming oil. We have steel and all that. But yes. Right. I can't check you for... I would have to have 2 NOT gates, no? I guess. That shouldn't introduce too much delay. Yeah, sure, that works, I guess. I might be overthinking things. That or we have 2 AND gates. Either is derpy. You just stop there for a moment though. Okay, so you get that. You do things normally. And this is an off condition. You stop if above 500. And you stop. Well, I guess this one's gonna be weird. Here I would want to have a flip-flop, no? Yes. Because basically I want to check when this gets too cold. Which already happened, so... Whatever really, I should just stay here. We should just... build a proper thing where we reheat our tile. But that's for next. I want to use the Abyssalite heat. It's kind of just stupid but fun. Yeah, you should just have you overflow downwards. But if that happens, I do want you to stop. So, if this is above, what do we have right now? Can I do less than a kilo? Can I do 0.8? I mean, 0.8 is the perfect number, right? This is where you're gonna spill over. Right. Yeah, sure. You should right now be working. No, we have too much petroleum. So you stopped. We can get this up to like 600-700. New mode has started. Carter's Curse. Spawn liquid, meatball, or invisible liquids. Yeah, you go up to 650. What are we voting for? Meatball? Meatball. Nice. Let's see. You hook up again. You can run. And soon there will be oil falling down while spilling over. Can we have frozen meat over here? I don't want to make my hot tiles into meat in accident. That would be kind of annoying. Oh, actually we also have steam in here now. We also cooked our petrol. Right. Wait, what? It's so hot that the... Oh my god, this is bigger than I thought. What the fuck? Yes, not, exactly. Meat organic. Okay, that's two things. Is this still insulation? The last time it was like this big. It's like half of that. Well, we got some coal. And some... This is also coal. Can we dig that up? I think I want to reload the game here and see, actually, if this gets made into proper tiles. Or if it's just lost. Yeah, that looked exactly like some liquids solidifying in a mesh tile. Oh look, actually we got the stuff. Nice. Okay, that stuff we can take care of as well. Look at that, you also got a skill point. More access to training, let's go. Okay, what is the temp on this? Wait, what? How is this melting the naphtha? It's not. It was? It's no longer. Okay. How much steam is that? Not enough. Yeah, you're gonna need some attention still. Well, actually, it should be fine now. That is good. Did we get all the CO2 in here? Not yet. There's a few more gases on top. Gas. Try and put in a few more capture pods for you. And finish the insulation bits, yeah? Oh my god, there's more over here. Okay, whatever. I'll do one over there too. What is your problem? It's not hot enough. Guys, stop. Don't take away the heat. Or do? Well, this is... We just need more mass. We gotta go build the dripping setup. That's what we need. And maybe... Oh, you're gonna end up being annoying. We just need more mass, is all. Yeah, no. Just more steam. And what are you doing? Why is this spilling over the way it is? Oh my god, okay. Blobby blobs are doing... yeah, you're displacing stuff in funny ways. Yes. Good job, game. And you're gonna... You're actually going up to... Yes. That's what you get for not building a switch. Just cut this off for a moment. Not a switch, a memory gate thing in my bob. This would need to be deeper. Wait, hold on, why is this not breaking the blob in the first place? This should fall through. How much oil is that? Not much. Not that we have to care about this anyways. There will be more crude oil coming down, so I won't do a separation setup for that. If we have the wrong kind of liquid here, that's gonna be annoying though. For now, is this under pressure here? No, this wouldn't be under pressure. Not by much anyways. It would break the obsidian. Okay, this is whatever. We're gonna move you. We can just go ahead. Okay, let's see how easily we can push this forward, right? I could bring it all the way down to here. The right hand side wall is unnecessary in general. And this is going to be open. As I said, this is protection against I don't know what. And then let's see. You would be. I'll put you one higher. Here, wall is continuous. That should work out just fine. And into here. Okay. How are temps inside? Alright, there's barely any mass. And thus we get more stuff. Okay. Two things. Can you stop spilling over? Thanks. This will happen again, potentially. Are you? It's spilling out directly. Okay, sweet. We are adding more and more steam, so we'll go up to 5 kilos. Right now, this is not very beneficial, we know that. We can have enough double up here. We do need a... Well, again, this is supposedly not working anymore. Well, two things, three things, one thing. Filter... No, emitter. I'll just have you for the moment. Bring this down. Wait a second. You guys are fine. Why are you breaking? Overheating temp? Probably. There's CO2 in here. Okay, that's extra annoying. Can we lower this floor? Oh, and you are not thermally insulated. Lower this floor to actually capture the CO2. Okay. We could have done this a lot easier, no? Without a door pump. Well, I guess there's always a simple and a not so simple solution. Can we maybe destroy the CO2 by random chance? There's a possibility of doing that. Okay, and then you... There's still more CO2 at top, of course. I wouldn't want to bring ice in here, would I? We can move that bottle of water over. We can also open it up and spill it all the way around. There's a few gases to destroy, maybe? Over here as well. We'll just try, step by step. I still prefer this over the other option. Steam, wait, not steam, naphtha. This should be crude oil for real, but whatever. 10, 100, how much do we need? 30, 40. Wait. Okay, honestly. Why? Let's just go to... 10 grams should be enough here. Should even work with point whatever. Let's see if we can do a diagonal swap. What's your worker coming in? Steeler? Okay, let's see how it goes. Hook you up. You're gonna be confused. Okay, there's still steam in here. You're not gonna do the swap. You're gonna evaporate first. Do I just need more? I think I just... I'm not sure how I did this the last time, honestly. Like when I used petroleum, I think. And I should just use petroleum here. Yeah. You don't want to do that. We had to have... We could do this, okay, right? Just do full blob. You don't. That would move the thing over. You get 10 kilos every time, which is a bit much. Yeah, just do that. We have petroleum here anyways. There, do this, do this. Does it cool down or not? We don't care. Can the vent be here? I sure will. You're still evaporating. Are you actually working? I guess you never do form a blob. Here, get that. Stop this. We'll just use petroleum. It's fine. Nothing is wasted. You can do point whatever. That should work. I don't quite remember. It's been a while. It really has. Did I build the pipe going into the valve? I did. Okay. Bow is coming in. Bow. Haven't this been done? No. Yes? He's doing the pipe. Oh, this is done. Okay. And you're vacuum now. Okay, perfect. Can we make this number smaller? I don't think we can. Right? No. Okay, 0.1 gram. That means that is 10 seconds for 1 gram. And not 10,000 seconds for a piece of pipe, which is like 15 cycles. Yeah, that sounds good. Don't care about wasting a little bit of stuff here. You will always instantly vacuum this part of the hot steam valve, and thus it will run all the time, no matter what, even if we tune it 5 times. Alright, capture the rest of this nastiness. The steam room is looking really good. We're up to 5 kilos now. I will remake those plastic presses though. Are the steam turbines running? Where's your gas input? Here and here. Okay. One is not because steam is cold. That is fine. You shouldn't be... well, you get the heat from the petroleum, so there's that. Do we care about... well, we want this to be one view, not too hot. Right, we don't want this to be too hot. For obvious reasons. The plastic melting. Beyond that... what? I was about to say. You're being actually blocked here. Okay. You're being weird. I'm not sure you're not actually losing some stuff here. I was testing this before it was perfect. But the question would be, the pipes and the vent, they are basically spawning a piece of liquid every second, and the vent is also running every second, I think, so that should be perfectly working. And there should be no overlap of stuff sitting in here and you trying to expel stuff, because you expel, remove, expel, remove. It should be fine. Anyways, there's 24 kilos in here now. It's all good. Winning. Let's get the dirty gases caught. And that is that. We get extra steam. I'm not sure what to do with this yet. How are you doing? Right. You. We can have a switch for this. It would be a bit nicer, no? We just... well, it's gonna be inverted, yeah. So I will totally not forget about this being inverted. And on means off and off means on. Okay. You can run. That should be fine. It's gonna be... well, the oil is being removed properly. So there's that. Why would you stop? Because there's too much stuff on here, yes. I guess I still want to have the RS flip-flop thingy-bob Or a notification, I guess. That would work too. Anyways. Yeah, left hand side thing works just perfectly fine as well. Oh, look at that. I love it. This is nice though. This is really nice. I'm gonna sap away all the heat from those Abyssalite tiles. Imagine if you actually had to do that for one reason or another in an actual playthrough. Like, okay, this is an actual playthrough, but something, I don't know. Nothing weird like this one. You guys, you can go ahead and empty all this nonsense out. Close off the tops. There's only one random gas over here. That should be fine. Two actually. Shoot. We're gonna catch that. It's fine. Over here, gonna be less and less CO2. We still have some zombie spores here, yeah? And you can't get in here right now. I'll go help you open up that space. Right, the Stixers are actually able to path all the ways we pathed as well, except for these ones that they locked themselves out of. Let's fix you all up. Random bits and pieces to be removed. We fill these spaces up with files. Because we can. Here. I don't know, I like to do that. Good. The gases are fixed as well. Make this all. Open it up. Anything else? Anything else? Still considering putting a... No. We are not gonna put anything in here. You do get your other... You don't need more turbines. You don't. 22 kilos, 33 over here already. How is the CO2 situation over here? It doesn't go up really, does it? I would also kind of not... I wouldn't mind if this was like confined into a smaller space. So it doesn't keep feeding the CO2, or rather, the zombie spores. So, can we have you over there maybe? I would give this thing... I would leave it here, but I would turn it off with the automation bit. Maybe open up this a bit wider to the side. And then just do this, this and this. That's not gonna work, is it? I'm just thinking maybe. Maybe it will not push all the oil out. Don't ask me why. Maybe if it was a bit further over. No, actually it just works. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Is this actually going up? Yeah, it is. Like, this shouldn't be working, it is. Okay, cool. You're doing a just perfectly fine job. God, I love this. This one's also hot. This one was hot. It's gonna go down all the way to... how much? Your normal flipping temp is like 500, right? No, 400? 400. 399? 399 and 5 something for sour gas. So how far do you actually go down? Oh wow. And if this was preheated, the petroleum, this would last longer. Like by a lot. Right? Yeah, 80 degrees. And that would go up all the way to like 300 or so. Would be lasting 4 times as long. Alright, it's down all the way to 402 degrees. Sweet. Very sweet. Eventually there will be oil here. That is only after all of you have been zapped off your heat, so there won't be any contact with anything making sour gas. Good. Talk about sour gas. What about the gunk making? Actually, we should have a bottle filler or something. Just momentarily. Excuse me. For the bionics. And you should have your thingamabob all the way down here. Can we 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 this way around? And that's that. I don't want to add more CO2, so we gotta be careful about that. That is your pump. This can be whatever. Igneous rock. Bring that in. Bring that over. You can just go over this. That makes you have priority, and you will just stop doing anything. And then we can remove you without any interference into the active process. Not that we care. Alright, sweet. Did you mop all the nonsense down here? No. You're not even doing that, because these are all weird random liquids, like... Wait, what are you waiting for? Alright, we had a bit of an issue here. Right, first of all, why is there a poop bottle down here? We don't know. We can mop it though. Except we can't get in, that's fine. I don't know how much I want to fix this right now. We did say we don't care about it exploding. And what did it do? It exploded. Yes. Because we had liquid in this spot. And that would do the diagonal swaps. Yeah. Okay, so just speed things up. Get stuff in. You all fine still? Well, yes. You did the same thing but with water, and this was already pressurized water. If anything, we'd have to have a lighter liquid on top. Like goop, gunk, that kind of stuff, sort of. Okay, you can just fill this up. The nice thing is, the actual gunk is still in the right places. Shoot, I can't do liquid. Well, I can always do the liquid thing, almost do the liquid thing. The gas thing, we just gotta remove the liquid on top here first. And again, why is there so much water there to begin with? We don't know. Is this a vacuum? This is all weird. These guys are all gonna just stay weird. Okay. Where's all the poop coming from? No, honestly, where's this coming from? You pushed it up? Yeah, you pushed it up there. Okay. Could do you guys one by one. So first this... You do have the... Where's my hydrogen? You brought this one in already. The other one seems lost. Or did I give you a relocation? I guess I relocated the relocation. Okay, you can remove the poop water. So this is all mostly poop water. So yes, the former normal water was just being... shoot. Oh, we're in time though. The normal water was dumped normally. Shoot, because we have more poopy stuff in here. Except we're fine, as in it didn't go beyond the point, just exactly the point where we can easily hook it back up into the sieve. So we can just use that for now. And you're gonna take a break. And once this is all filtered out, we can just circumvent the sieve again. Alright, good. We're just working normally until you're all filled up. We do the hydrogen gas, go empty that, and really what the problem is here, what the heck, is the fact that we didn't close these guys off, which we should just do, so nothing can get in there. Once you have removed all the bodies in here. Can you do that? You can do that. Okay. Gonna fix them up all one by one. Close this off and nothing bad can ever happen again. Yes, because now if we do the same over here, first we gotta remove the liquid. That means we gotta push it out, mop it up. We can open this guy up. We'll need all the hydrogen we can get. We should have just built this with liquid blocks at the bottom of each of these infinite storages. Though it would make everything bigger. Way more bigger. I should also do hotkeys for this. Like so. Relocate that to here. You can be opened. You can be... What? Oh, you're just empty. Yes. Okay, you can empty this. I do want to have all the debris removed. Well, I do care about this one specifically, thanks. Okay, and then we close it off, you're all good. In here, same thing. All the way over to here. You're being a little weird, bro. Well, for one, we can mop that. And then there's nothing much. We just open up the drawer at the bottom that will fix things. Did you move some... What is that supposed to be? Gunk. Okay. You can mop that. You can't mop that. It's 500 kilos. You should be able to mop that. You closed off? You're good. Wait. Oh. Right. The poop water displaces the hydrogen. Fine. Yeah, that's fine. In here... This was going to be annoying, isn't it? Well, the question is, do we want to remove the water? Do we just drop this all down? Both of you? Yeah, you know what? Just dump this. What is that one? Gunk. We mopped this, sort of. Okay, well, in that case, empty this too. Open this up as well. There you go. That is a-okay. That also removes the nonsense above here, which is nice-ish. We gotta do this over here as well. We should have just done this on all of you at the same time. This does allow for the gunk to fall down though, the gunk we used before. Oh well. I had to do some random corner pumping. Okay. Wait, what is happening to the gunk? It's not here. Are we using the up for something else? Oh well. I mean, I guess this is the perfect time to end this stream for the week. We're exactly where we started, by fixing our liquid sorting. The liquid levels have risen, so it's worse in a way. But we also fixed up a lot of other stuff, like the base. Everybody's happy. We have our little petrol boiler, which doesn't stop. Excuse me. If above, you don't... Okay, wrong threshold. There, stop it. How much petrol is down here now? Oh my god. So much petrol. Okay, well, you can mop this. You can drop this sideways or something. I don't know. That's a dumb idea. There's polluted nonsense in here. Let's not do that. Yeah. Things are pretty. We got like a bunch of steam chambers fixed up. Namely this one and that one. You're broken? Why? Oh, right. Yeah, that would happen if you are fed with polluted water. You won't be doing this anymore, so that's all good. Oh, look. More naphtha. And none of it became sour gas. Good job. Even though it's right next to a volcano. Steam is 100 kilos. All still good. You can mop this. As I said, that's it for today. Let's go see where we wander off to. I'll let this run, but I won't save again. Or maybe I will. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Who's online? Who you wanna say hi to? Oh look, Willow is playing. Say what? Ashmalek is playing Gloom. Finn is playing Kingdom Come. Lady is playing Zelda. Phantom is playing Satisfactory. Mass Logistics. Vintage Story 4. Coded. Or we have Echo Ridge. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I haven't been to Willow in a while. You. Let's go say hi there. The third suggestion. Not very nice of you, Twitch. Alright. Thank you as always for hanging out, for voting, for being nice, for being awesome, for not killing any dupes on today. We'll be back. Well, I might be doing some more Factorio blueprint stuff and maybe the base and or the beavers within next week in the afternoon, evenings-ish. Let's see how that goes. It never works. So if I say it never works, maybe this time around it does. Beyond that, as always, the Twitch integration on the weekend afternoon and maybe some Factorio in the morning, and that is that for the next week, pretty much. Have a lovely week, have a lovely end of the weekend, and until next time if you want, bye bye.